through the city's computers. Pull up all you can find on Dr. Young. I'll go through anything you find once I get to the cave.
A bat cave? On Arkham Island?
I built it years ago. It's best to plan ahead for situations like this.
How'd you manage to keep this a secret?
It's me, remember?
So do you think Dr. Young's been experimenting with venom? The same chemical that turns Bane into that animal?
Yes, I'm worried. Bane seemed even more powerful than usual. Joker wants the venom, and that can only be trouble.
I'm heading to Dead Man's Point in Arkham North. I'll contact you once I'm in the Batcave.
Ooh. Okay. Where the fuck am I gonna go again? Oh. Bang!
What's the deal with Dead Man's Point? It's been a favorite suicide location on Arkham Island for over 100 years.
Yeah, I know. I once saved an unfortunate inmate from leaping off into the rocks below. I found a cave entrance and over the years have moved a number of supplies here. It's a regular home away from home.
Got some boys over here.
He's here!
Come to Papa. Come on. Oh, okay, I just let you hit me.
You're gonna bleed, man!
Oh, you can't do the fucking... That's right.
You're gonna bleed out your face! Hit him
What am I doing? I can't see anything in that bush.
I'll cut your head off, bat!
Yeah, you can't do the...
Get him on the ground and stomp on his face! Keep hitting him!
I can't see anything, man. This fucking bush. In the other Arkham games, you can actually like counter the knife dudes.
My family's blood ran through the heart of Gotham. We were doctors, politicians, and teachers. We have been the organ, cleaning the arterial filth from the city. We have been its servants, giving all to protect it. And still it has chosen.
The Batcave. His lips look weird in this one, I don't know why.
Identity confirmed. Disabling countermeasures. Security deactivated.
On.
Oh, I thought there was a ledge there, but there wasn't apparently. Time to get the Batclaw, lads.
Dr. Young was heading up a project. It was big, lots of external funding. Here are the last notes she filed. I can't make sense of it. What does it mean?
Looks like she was experimenting on the Arkham patients. This new chemical only barely resembles the original venom compound.
There are a number of changes that appear to amplify the strength of the drug. Multiple references to a Titan formula. Even a small amount could trigger a venom-like transformation in the host, eliminating the need for the storage tank Bane requires.
Hang on. These notes aren't complete. The formula is missing. That must be the secret Dr. Young is hiding. If Joker gets his hands on this, he will create an army of 1,000 Banes.
My God. Is Joker crazy enough to do that? What am I saying? You've got to stop him.
The Batclaw.
I'm going after her. She was heading to the mansion with cash. I'm going up top via the catacombs.
Sorry, boss. Took a little longer to find them than you figured it would.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll try and be more precise next time I'm planning an island takeover. There's nothing wrong with this thing. Hey, can you hear me? You need to come up here and get your ears cleaned out. Got a new way. It's a killer.
Why are we the ones trying to open it? This is... It's the bat! You okay?
Got him.
That was one of the easy ones.
You're kidding me, right? That thing's not a...
We'll find you. Rip your flesh like paper.
Oof.
I've been digging deeper into Dr. Young.
Killer
According to our
cop.
bank records, there have been multiple payments starting last April until 2 months ago. Then nothing. The payments came from a company owned by Mr. Jack White.
One of Joker's oldest aliases. So, Joker pays Dr. Young to create his army, and then all of a sudden he stops. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm streaming, by the way. I should see that.
Streaming? Oh, no way.
Big.
Hey guys.
Payments to Dr. Young's account didn't stop exactly. They were declined.
Who's in chat?
Dr. Young
Stafford,
locked her account.
surely.
Sounds like she had a
Oh
chain
no,
of
actually, I
power.
don't think he is.
She tried to block the payments. Joker doesn't like it when his
No,
partners try to back out.
just you saying Neirman is back. Jesus Christ. That is cringy.
Exactly.
No, I'm joking.
I've hacked into her email accounts. 2 mail
Oh
standouts.
fuck.
I've hacked
Wait,
into her
wait,
email
let me...
accounts. 2
Welcome to
mail
my channel
standouts.
where I
First is
will
a
be
resident
live streaming
gamer
countless
who
games
advised
of different types.
Sounds like she was
If you
trying to
like
get
what
away.
you see, subscribe and be on the lookout to when I'm live. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, motherfucker.
Dangerous.
Because...
My nickname in the YouTube community is Lil Cums,
Picture of a dead baby.
if you didn't know.
Go on.
He says, I'm coming for you. I want what I paid for. And then
I'm low-key
a joke about
keen
real
to
tears.
run a BO3 Easter egg, but I think
No
Phoenix
mystery why
is
she's so
asleep.
scared. I'm coming up to the surface. I'll find her.
So the great detective has solved a mere
Is
puzzle
asleep
of my
because...
challenges. Are you ready
Yeah,
to
but
give
they both
up
kind of
yet?
just went quiet, didn't they?
Yeah. Phoenix City was going somewhere, but
Got him.
Ding dong, Joker again. Don't worry about her that. I put a few surprises along the way if you decide to turn up and spoil the fun.
Whoa.
Shut the door, don't worry.
I am totally about to die.
Who will I
Looks like the Blackgate thugs have access to the armory.
I didn't even realize it was snipers. Ooh, guess who's in the chat now?
Stafford.
Oh, I'd like to thank
Yeah.
my fans
for their undone.
Stafford was from my streams. Now Stafford doesn't even come out to my streams.
Very,
Unbelievable.
soon.
I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed. If he shows up when DLC 2's out, I'm just gonna be like, nah. Traitor.
He won't because he'll be in my stream.
Ding dong, Joker again. Don't worry about that. I would have been surprised in your way if you decide to turn up and spoil the party.
Are you serious?
Looks like the Blackgate thugs have access to the armory.
Oh shit, a fuck. Oh, fucking Jesus. Typical II, innit? Bang! Hot enough for you? Nah, I wish it was 10 degrees hotter, Mitch. It's just, it's not even, not even hot.
Is Mitch mad?
My modem burnt out. I don't even, I'm not gonna lie, I have no fucking idea what that means.
Modem, you fuckwit.
Modem burnt out.
Jesus Christ.
It's because I'm reading it from my laptop and
It's because you're retarded, guys. No, I'm joking.
it just looked like an R and an N from here. It's because I don't have a desk to sit at, which fucking sucks cock. Ooh. Oh my god, come on.
Don't let him hit you, you idiot! You hit like an old man!
Oh, why don't they have the blade fucking dodge in this game? I need to use my detective mode a bit more so I can see where the snipers are when I walk into an area.
I'd like to hear all your feedback on the place. I'm especially proud of the decor, and I hope it helps you all become more productive in our task of taking over.
Oh, just silent takedown from the front, you fuckwit.
Challenge completed. Can you do more?
Hello again, boys. Please remember to take good care of all our hostages. They're no good to us dead. However, a bruise here or a cut there won't go amiss.
Oh my fucking god.
Ding dong. Warden Joker would like to announce that as of today, all Arkham guards have
What
been
the
fired.
fuck? It's kind of annoying because I can't do any, like, ledge takedowns or anything. Oh wait, no I can.
If I could go back in time, huh? I wouldn't go back and do anything amazing. I'd just go back and relive BO3.
Are you fucking serious? I know you're not, but...
Any available psychos, killers, maimers, and murderers that
Nah,
are
of course
in your
not, but...
mansion? Hurry up, you fools, before I feed you.
I wish I was, I could teleport myself back into my, like, 8-year-old self, but with the intelligence and everything that I know right now.
Yeah, but what would you achieve from that?
I don't know.
Apart from being like the dumbest 8-year-old on planet Earth. Ooh!
The dumbest.
Because you're so dumb now, you'd even be still not as dumb as an average 8-year-old, cuz.
Okay.
Good time. You want in?
Lol on me.
Why did you not just fall over? I just fucking like KO'd you, fucker.
We already lit that clean, we're rolling out.
Yeah, they will let heads on. Like that.
My special is ready to out fighting us. We got these ready. Yep.
As Gotham's veins slowly fill with pain and suffering, the
Joker here. I'll pay for you.
Got one down.
Finally.
We got another one down here, they just got one guy left. What's wrong with these people today? Come on, we'll go push him.
Yeah, okay, I've got the arm break.
Good news. We have Dr. Young. Bad news. She's not so. The documents somewhere in there. I want it now. I've got a plan on Six to losing a ton.
fuck? I was literally mid-punch this thing.
Walking to the Thunderdome. You know what I mean, cuz?
Yeah, I know what I mean. I know what you mean. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. I'm fucking going crazy, cuz. Oh, Reaper,
You're
you're
just
alive.
taking a shit, Reaper.
No, I could have got that fucking...
Yeah.
Jesus. Jesus!
What's up, my Nosferatu? My Neirco.
Huh?
So what was it that gave it away? The big green glowing question mark?
Oh yeah, I've
Yeah,
just
that-
gone to the Batcave for the first time. And I'm at the, like, main building now.
J3's pussy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've got max health, and I've got the throw ability and the arm break ability. Arm break ability is so good. Need it.
What's that collar do? Why is it making that noise?
It's the suicide collar. It sounds weird.
Suicide collar?
They've got some other stuff, but, well, we just use them to monitor patients' heartbeats. If it drops too low, the alarm goes off and the crash team rushes in.
And so does my crew if you trigger one. How do you like them apples, bats?
I'm getting all the riddles.
Let's see. Ah, the West Wing. They'd be there now if they weren't busy knocking a little... I'll tell you what. I won't spoil the surprise and let them know you're coming.
Yeah. 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 The suicide collars are so pointless, I swear. Like, I don't know. It kind of alerts them.
You guys may want to have a look on the walkways. I think someone's left you a gift.
What?
Gotta say, I thought you'd last longer.
God. The only time I ever really get fucked up is if I try to jump to someone and then like the jump doesn't like work and he like fucking hits a wall or something, so he like doesn't glide as far as I wanted him to. Which is like why I think Arkham City works way better.
Haven't you noticed that someone's missing down there?
On the fourth one, I was at the gang guy, he was quickly, I'm like, grapple, I don't grapple, I'll jump over there, but I'm just trying to leave, like, rolling into the wall behind, like, no, jump over, drop down.
Yeah, it's a...
You've probably done it and kind of remember how it went. But I've never bothered doing that. I think I did this in the easy one.
Get down! Shut up! Keep looking! Batman? Can you hear me? Show yourself!
It's not that bad.
Did you play Lego Batman, Reaper?
Yeah, catch you later, Mitch. I'll see you later, man.
See you, Mitch. Thanks for popping by. See you in the next one.
Like, favorite, subscribe, and ding my dong. Oh, fucking no.
Man down! Man down! What are you doing? I need help! You're on your own, man! I'm looking out for me!
Fuck, I hate it when it fucks up their patterns like this. Yeah, just like, ugh. They just grunt and get like, oh, and that's it. God. Does that game blue screen anymore though? I don't remember if Rev even blue screen that much.
Yeah, well, any game blue screens if you're on a certain session for a long enough time.
Came in looking for her. I told her to go to her office and hide.
Does she keep her records there?
I guess. She was pretty desperate to get in there. Her office is over there.
How long ago was this? I need to find her notes before Joker gets his hands on them.
20 minutes, maybe more. What's so important about the notes?
Joker wants them. That makes them important. Stay here. I'm going to find her.
Not a problem. I'll try the radio, see if anyone else is around.
I remember I always used to get stuck. I got stuck on this part first time I played because I didn't know this door existed over here.
Mike Tyson is a grumpy ass Nosferatu. It's pretty stressful streaming with me. Yeah.
Fucking cunt.
Nah, I just joke.
Someone is calling me. Hold on.
Reaper, you're not even subscribed to me, so you can't say that. Yeah. Yeah. That's a game I'd buy. Borderlands. I fucking love Borderlands. Isn't there one supposed to be coming out? There's a game that was supposed to be coming out this like real recently that was supposed to be amazing. What was it? Oh, Anthem. Oh, fucking Anthem. I can't believe I wasted my fucking money on that shit. It's your fault, Lockie.
I knew you were gonna say that. Are you joking?
Can you hear that, detective? It's the sound of me clapping at your success. Oh,
Yeah, but Reaper, you'll say anything to be edgy. It's just like you say Horizon Jock's the worst map in BO3. I can see Lockie's face right now. He's like, what the fuck?
Fuck me, cunt. What is wrong with you? Okay,
yeah, that's understandable.
I can see that.
Yeah, that's understandable, but putting fucking Horizon below Zet, Gorod, and the Giant. That's crazy.
Looks like they couldn't get through the main door. Got to find a different way in.
It's probably the worst map in Black Ops 3. You know what? I
honestly,
load,
you
I
get
wanna load
three
a gun
you
so I can shoot you, cunt. After saying that.
I'd rather, after loading up Zetsubu 3 times in a row, you finally realise you're like, holy shit, this map was quite bad.
After loading up 5 times in a row and then going, fuck, I don't have fucking, what's it called on?
Anywhere but here.
Anywhere but here. And then going back to the menu and forgetting what you actually went to the menu for and then just starting it again. Because, oh my god, that's such a dumb step.
That's such a J-Shoey moment, I've done that.
Has already got to the safe. The only question now is, who opened it? No sign of forced entry. Whoever opened it knew the combination. Let's see.
Good. Dr. Young got to her notes before Joker. She's taken them to hide somewhere. I need to follow her and find out where she put them.
Batman's lips look really fucking weird in this game. Do you agree, Reaper? Yeah, they're like unreasonably fat for some reason.
Oracle, I'm on Dr. Young's trail. I've had to calibrate the scanner to only show...
It's cause he's a Nosferatu.
See, I know...
Just so you know, the GCPD found one of Joker's bombs downtown. It was full of marzipan and kittens.
As I thought, it's just a twisted diversion. The real action's on Arkham.
Another one of the easy ones. Don't feel too
Oh no 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 no. I can hear that. Are you playing on your TV, Lockie?
No, it's fucking the Reaper. It must be Reaper.
That'll be coming through on stream.
Yeah, I know. You know what I hate the most about Arkham Asylum, Reaper? Is that you can't counter knife guys except by stunning them. It's because in all the other Arkham games, if a knife guy comes at you, you can press triangle and hold triangle and move the L stick, and it'll dodge the knife swipes. But in this, the only way to dodge him is to either jump over him or stun and then punch him. And the problem is, if you're playing on hard, it's like really fucking difficult to do that because you got like a billion other dudes trying to punch you. So you
If you're
either
playing
have
on
to...
hard, it's hard.
Yeah, I know. No shit, you fuckwit.
Yeah, I know. Fucking hell.
But just what I'm saying is, they don't have the fucking counter of the knife dude, and it's really fucking annoying.
Apart from... Oh my god. Oh no!
What?
What the fuck was that, bro? Oh my goodness me! I just shot through like a 5-in-1.
Wow, you're actually sniping? I'm impressed.
Yeah, guess what game?
World War II.
BO3.
Oh.
I've gone back to the old Treyarch game to play multiplayer. That's how badly Black Ops 4 multiplayer is.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to snipe.
It's impossible to snipe on that game. Black Ops 3 multiplayer is amazing.
I don't like Nosferatus because I'm always biting other people's necks.
And eating chicken.
Whoa. I didn't know they liked chicken, that's weird. It's the bat! Bang! Reaper is the only reason I'm playing this game, because he kind of like made you want to play it after he was talking about it heaps.
Welcome to the Arkham Library. This is so important.
Oh, 2 knife guys, lovely. Gotta use the arm break ability on the fucking knife cuzzies. Oh my god. Apparently, I heard that the guys who did Origins are doing one called Batman Arkham Insurgency, and I also heard that Rocksteady are doing a Superman game now. But to be fair though, after Anthem's fucking flying mechanics, I could be keen for a Superman game.
Take a stroll downstairs and save the helpless hostage.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, leaving the party so soon. What about the other guests? They'll just die. Don't turn up.
No, I reckon they shouldn't do any more Batman games, or Rocksteady shouldn't, because like, I don't know where else they could really go with it. It would just be another game and wouldn't really innovate too much, where each Batman game's kind of innovated. Like Asylum was its own thing, and then what's it called? City was. I don't think they'll do another one. I don't think they will. Like, they've done a trilogy. It wouldn't make sense to do another one. It would make sense for Montreal to do one. The guys who did Origins. That would make sense. Because I think
Mortal
that's what's
Kombat.
That was so random. Why did you just randomly say Mortal Kombat?
Huh?
I said, why did you randomly just say Mortal Kombat?
Just felt like it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah, that's
confirmed they're
why I
doing a
said it.
sequel game. Just search it up, Reaper. Rocksteady Superman game. I'm like almost 100% sure they're doing it. They just haven't announced it. It might be at E3 to be fair.
Avengers.
They're doing an Avengers game. Apparently. I don't know who's doing it though, I've forgotten.
Fantastic Four.
Well, no, it's Fan-4-Stick.
Bang, bang, head. Yeah. Mortal Kombat. Boom, boom, boom.
Mortal Kombat.
What happened?
It all happened so fast. Some patients
Don't
broke in,
bully
began tearing up the place.
people. It's
They were
not
looking for
cool.
something.
Come here, you little
They
sh...
took Dr. Young. She rushed in here.
Why is there an echo about? I'm fucking losing it.
When I came to, we were all tied up. Doc Young was gone. I heard a voice on one of the radios. It sounded like they were being told to meet in the warden's office.
So, Dr. Young was trying to hide her.
Have you played the Mad Max game?
Where did you hide them?
Reaper? Yeah, it's actually not too bad. If you like the Batman game, you'll probably reasonably enjoy that.
You start uni on Monday?
Well, uni starts on Monday, but my first lecture is Tuesday. I don't have lessons Monday.
I found Dr. Young's phone.
Great. So does that mean you've stopped Joker?
It's never this simple with him.
What's that you got there, Bats? No, not the formula.
The best part about this game is literally Joker. Like, he's so good.
How about our old friend Zaz?
Like, Joker is so fucking good in this game. Oh, Scarecrow again, here we go. Scarecrow is another really good part about this game. Were you watching the stream last night, Sam, when I was doing the Scarecrow part?
No. I got off pretty early.
You should have a
Because
start,
you
it's
weren't
pretty good.
talking, so.
Oh yeah,
can't
I was
believe
just
you
watching
insisted on
videos.
sitting through that movie again, Bruce.
Facebook.
We'll be late for Alfred.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
If you told me you were about to stream, I would have stayed, but...
I wasn't sure if I even wanted to, and then I decided that if I didn't stream something, I wouldn't have anything to stream until for like a week, so I figured I'd just do Batman.
Where are you taking us?
We can cut through here.
But it's starting to rain. Bruce is tired. Can't we just wait for him here?
Come on, keep up. We're nearly
Yeah, the Scarecrow part's pretty sick. I'm doing one right now. I'm up to that part where you like transform into like the young Bruce Wayne.
Please, there's no need for
Reaper.
this.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give you whatever you want.
That's probably... Yeah.
Stay away from me!
My parents are dead!
Pekka Bako, Pekka, Pekka. Yeah.
Come on, kid, this way. Take
Na
a
na
seat.
na 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 na.
Kid like that and all that money.
I pick a Bako, Pekka,
His head looks really big.
Pekka.
Money will fix that.
Whatever you say. His on his way to Canada. You hear that?
You like the cool kids.
I'm sorry. I just need to ask you some questions. Can I
You got yourself a gun. Have you heard that song? It's good as. And the Sopranos. Have you watched The Sopranos, Lockie? Have you heard of it?
Yeah. I think my dad's got them all on DVD, I'm pretty sure.
So does my dad. It's fucking weird. My dad just bought them online. All the DVD set, like recent as.
Scarecrow is one of the coolest villains in this game. He's probably my second favorite besides Joker.
Heath Ledger's Joker's like one of my favorite movie characters.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, movie characters, yeah. You know, if I had to pick Heath Ledger or... If you had to pick Heath Ledger or Mark Hamill, who would you pick? That's a really hard choice, I reckon. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Stay still. This won't hurt.
Yeah. Well, it's because it's hard to judge though, because it's cartoon
they're different things.
Yeah.
And at the end of
like
fear,
Mark Hamill's voice is Joker, but Heath Ledger personified Joker so well.
Well, yeah, but Heath Ledger's Joker's quite different than.
Yeah, like a real like a real life kind of interpretation, like where Mark Hamill's is very comic booky to its like core.
Like Heath Ledger's Joker's quite realistic.
Yes.
Like, yeah. That's what I like about Dark Knight, because I've never been super into superhero, like kind of like wow, like say, like you know what I mean. But for me, I really like Dark Knight. Was really like, it was more like a fucking, just a full-on action film. You know, it wasn't like superpowers or anything. That's why I liked it.
I'm super into all that sort of shit. I'm a big fucking nerd.
Yeah. No, yeah.
I'm more of a DC. Like, I really like Marvel, but I'm definitely more of a DC guy, 100%.
Batman's always been my favorite superhero. Always. Scarecrow's cool as. I thought Mr. Freeze was cool.
You should see Mr. Freeze in Arkham City. He's fucking
I've seen him.
Oh yeah, he's sick.
I watched a lot of the playthroughs of Arkham City. I really like the Arkham Asylum City like stories. Like I watched one where like because Joker and Batman are like the same, and then like Batman is Joker and shit. It's crazy.
Oh, I think that's Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one's about Joker like taking over Arkham Asylum and trying to use the drug that Bane has and like putting it into all of his thugs and shit.
Yeah, I watched this video also about this TV series that's happening at the moment where they're building up the backstory of Joker as a young kid, and they've been building up this character, but then it turns out that's not even Joker, it's his brother. Yeah.
They're both not Joker, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's kind of dumb, to be honest.
I like twists like that though, but
yeah, but it's kind of weird that you like make two Jokers and it's like, oh, they're both not Joker. I don't know, I just think that's kind of weird.
Well, I don't really know enough about it, so.
Yeah, I don't watch the show, but that's just what I've heard. That's a main complaint that I've heard just on like the internet, but I don't know what you can say about it.
Yeah, the Arkham Knight story looked insane.
Yeah, because Arkham City's about Hugo Strange and him like finding out that Batman's Bruce Wayne, and he like and the Joker.
Who is Hugo Strange? Because I actually ended up getting real deep into a lot of the stories. The only thing I don't really like about Batman and all the superhero shit is that through comics, TV shows, and movies, there's always shit that's a little bit different, and it's a bit confusing sometimes. But
yeah. Like in Arkham City, they kill Joker. Like he gets killed.
But he comes back in Arkham Knight, doesn't he?
Yeah, as Batman's hallucination because like Batman is like the polar opposite to Joker, and like basically Batman's like going crazy because Joker's dead, and he like hallucinates him because Scarecrow's fear toxin.
Yeah, yeah. Scarecrow's actually casted quite well in Batman Begins as well. Actually, he's a pretty good actor, that dude.
Yeah, he's in all of them, I think. Oh, he's in
Yeah,
Dark Knight
yeah, he
Rises
is.
for a little bit.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, he's in Dark Knight as well when he's pretending to be Batman.
Yeah, at the very beginning.
In the car park. Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
But yeah, and then he's the head of court in Dark Knight Rises there.
Hmm.
People said Dark Knight Rises wasn't that good. I fucking thought Dark Knight Rises was so good.
Yeah, Dark Knight's the best, but I like Dark Knight Rises more than Begins.
I think that trilogy is really good, like really solid, because I really like Liam Neeson as Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah.
But like I said, that's just because that's the reason I did is because it was more like the training and the League of Shadows. It felt really like sick and like realistic, like it was an actual like.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really like, I think my favorite superhero is probably like the Flash. I really like the Flash.
Yeah, I wish because I like time travel and shit. Apparently that's quite good.
Yeah, that's why I like it.
I wish I watched that.
There's lots of like paradox and altered dimension stuff. Yeah, he's pretty cool. He just doesn't have invulnerability, pretty much.
I never really got into Superman. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You know what one of my favorite superhero movies ever is real recent, and I never really got into X-Men, but Logan, bro, oh holy shit, Logan was so good for me.
Yeah,
it was so
Logan
dark
is good.
and shit.
Especially if you watch the other X-Men's. Like, I like that one, and Days of Future Past I think is really good as well. The one where they like send fucking what's his name back in time.
I always watched the original Spider-Man as well, but for me Spider-Man always felt like a bit of a softer superhero movie. That's why I like Dark Knight so much, because it was like, oh shit, this is like proper, like.
Yeah. Like, I really want there to be a fucking Flash movie, because I'm pretty sure they're doing Flashpoint Paradox, which is where basically the Flash. If the Flash like runs back in time and saves his mum, and in doing so he changes the whole timeline, and what it does is basically, it makes Bruce Wayne dies in the alley, but his dad survives, and his dad like uses guns, and he's like red and black Batman, and like Wonder Woman. Well, no, not like Deadshot. All kind of a little bit. And then Themyscira and Atlantis are at war. Yeah.
Joker doesn't take no for an answer.
Yeah, his wife becomes.
Wait, yeah. I've heard about this. Like, there's an alternate universe where the mum becomes like the villain and the dad becomes the.
Yeah. And
or
the
some
reverse.
Shit. That's gangster. I want to watch that. What series is that a part of? I want to watch that shit.
There's a cartoon of it, but they're doing a movie in like 2021, I think. Yeah, I can't wait to see the Reverse Flash. Reverse Flash is so cool. I love him so much.
What's that?
He's just the Reverse Flash. He's the Flash, but bad, pretty much. Like, he's a scientist from the future.
Reverse Flash. Jesus.
Yeah.
Christ.
Well, he's a scientist from the future that used to teach about the Speed Force, which is like what the Flash's like power comes from. But then he recreates the accident and gives himself the Speed Force as well, because he's like obsessed with the Flash, like he's his super fan. and then he goes back in time to meet him, but then finds out that he's destined to be the Flash's arch nemesis, and he turns evil, and he kills his. He goes back in time and kills his mother. It's fucking so sick. I love America's mean. Oh, and Godspeed as well. Godspeed's pretty cool. I think there's something super cool about being able to run at like super speed and like vibrate through walls and that sort of shit.
Oracle.
Travel through time. That's just sick, I reckon.
Have you figured out a way past these?
Alright, I'm back. Sorry. Yeah, fuck yeah. I actually, that's one shit I really want. I want to watch all that shit. I might actually watch The Flash. I might actually start watching The Flash.
Oh no! Don't watch the show. Don't watch the show. Like the show's good, but it's like very. It's on the CW. It's like very teeny drama sort of crap. Like the first couple of seasons.
Yeah, that's why I never watched it in the first place, because I felt like, because I watched the start of Green Arrow and it felt really like cheap and corny. Well, maybe not even the start, but I started watching some of it, and I thought the Green Arrow and the Flash was like the same shit for some reason. But
yeah, there's a cartoon called The Flashpoint Paradox, which is really good. I don't know if that's your sort of thing, but it's like the only real, like that's like.
Didn't we have an argument once about who was faster, the Flash or Superman?
Oh yeah, the Flash is faster for sure. Way faster. Yeah. The Flash ran through the universe and beat instant teleportation to Earth.
See,
like,
that's
like,
that's where that shit loses me.
Yeah,
right.
Like,
that's where that shit loses me. Right, where like that shit is like, how fucking ridiculous are you gonna get? You know what I mean? It's the same with the Infinity Gauntlet for me. You know what I mean? There's no measure. I've got no idea what power is what. You know what I mean? Like there's no way to scale it for me. That's why I know.
I just like that shit. I love that shit. I reckon that's sick.
Yeah. See, I can't stand it because I don't understand. Like, no one understands it. So like, yeah.
Yeah. Like, so you'd hate shit like Dragon Ball Z and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I fucking hate Dragon Ball Z. It makes no sense to me.
I don't watch it either, but.
Like, yeah, fuck. Maybe that's weird, but I just like with Dark Knight, right? I know what Batman's capable of, right? And I know he can be, like, taken out by like a stronger enemy, right? But like, he's just smart, so he's got like all this ability and equipment to use and shit, you know. So like, but really, Batman's biggest thing is his like his mind, really. Like, that's what.
Yeah, like yeah, like Marvel's way more like kind of down to earth. Like Marvel Comics is way more super like sciencey and realistic, like, you know. But DC is like just on a whole nother level. Like DC is way more like cosmic and like over the top. Like the Flash is so fast, he can see like light crossing atoms. That's how fast he is. Like,
yeah, but like, this is the thing, right? If you had someone who could do that, he literally couldn't be defeated.
Yeah, I know, but he does get defeated, and that's the thing, which is
but it's just because he makes the wrong decisions, right?
Yeah,
that's the thing, right? In Infinity War,
it's comic
it's like
book
how
shit. It's like Star-Lord.
Yeah,
it's
Doctor
like how
Strange.
Star-Lord did that shit.
Doctor Strange says, "Oh, there's one possibility where we do survive this, and 4 billion." Well, okay, sure, but this is a movie, so we're obviously gonna go for that one fucking. Yeah, I don't know.
No, I get you. It's just comic books, dude. Like, serious. That's like the only real art.
That
so
shit kills me. That's why I like the Walking Dead comics as well, because they're comics that I can read, and it's not like, I don't know, it's more storytelling than.
Yeah. No, I get you. like when I did read comics, I used to. There was like 5 that I would read, and I used to read. I'd read Batman. I'd read Superman. I'd read The Flash. I'd read Suicide Squad, and I'd read Justice League, and that was it. They were the 5.
I used to
series
read
I read.
like Tintin. Heaps.
Oh, yeah.
That was sick. Yeah. I know this is a superhero show. I'm just telling you what comics I read. I used to write heaps of comics. Like you full on used to write Indiana Jones like spin-offs because I used to fucking love Indiana Jones.
You know what's funny is that if in Indiana Jones, if Indiana Jones wasn't in the movie, the exact same thing would have happened. Think about it. The Germans would have got the Ark, they would have opened it, and then they all would have died. Indiana Jones doesn't even need to be there.
Raiders of the Lost Ark, yeah.
I think that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, there was a post about that, I'm pretty sure I've seen that.
Yeah, no. But you kind of like suspend disbelief because it's a film.
Yeah, but still, Raiders of the Lost Ark is done so well, so like it doesn't even matter.
Yeah. It's by far, that and Temple of Doom are pretty close, I won't lie. I think I like Raiders better. Yeah, I think I just barely like Raiders.
Yeah, because I tell you what, one thing is that the bitch in Temple of Doom annoys me a bit.
Yeah, she's kind of like a real, because Marion's really like kind of badass, sort of like like Ellen Ripley from Alien, sort of chick.
Yeah.
Where the one in Temple was really like,
that's one of my favorite series as well, Alien, bro. Honestly, that shit is insane. I don't understand why people don't like Alien Covenant. I thought Alien Covenant was hella good.
It just, I don't know, it just fucks with the lore, I think. That's why people didn't like it.
Yeah, but they're making the lore still. Like, it's not like it's set out like Walking Dead's comics, you know what I mean?
But
like,
it's like, I think it's weird, like, you go, oh, this badass alien, and like, who made it? Oh, an android made it. You know, like...
Yeah, but it's cool because I like that because it's like the circle, right? So it's like, yeah, I think that's gangster.
I get it, but I thought there'd be like a way more badass like reason. That's like, I don't know. Maybe I just had too.
The engineers make the humans, right?
Yeah, and then the humans make
the androids,
and then the humans kill the engineers, and then the androids kill the humans with the alien, and then the alien kills the androids and everything, really. Yeah. Like, I get it, but...
you just don't like it,
it's just, I don't know, it just doesn't sit with me. I don't know.
See, like, for me,
bad.
that's such a minute thing to get over compared to, like, someone chucking a moon at someone else and being like, oh, okay. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's something I find harder to grasp.
Like, I thought they were gonna do heaps for the engineers, but they kind of just dropped the engineers at the start of Covenant, which I thought was weird.
Yeah, but Ridley Scott did say that there's more to the engineers coming, so... Because apparently that wasn't the only engineer settlement, like that planet, so...
Yeah. I don't know, I guess we gotta just wait for them, because...
Yeah, that's what I mean, like, I don't see a point in judging it because it's not over, you know? Like, that's the thing.
It's a trilogy.
Yeah. But, I was into Predator, but they kind of ruined Predator. Especially with the new one. I haven't even seen it, but I've heard it's terrible.
Oh, it's not too bad. It's kind of like... Predator 1 is the best. Predator 2 is pretty average. Predators is...
Predator 2 is... Predators was actually alright after watching it a couple times. Okay, hold on.
Stop listening to Amadeus Arkham, you fucking gay cunt.
That'll do it. Hungry? Starve.
Do you know who Amadeus Arkham is? Well, the spirit of Arkham, sorry. It's Quincy Sharp, cuz.
I'm back.
That's who.
What do you think about that dude being at the end of Dark Knight Rises? How his real name's Robin.
Oh, his middle name's Robin. Yeah, no, I actually kind of liked it. It wasn't like, because it wasn't ripped straight out of the comics. Because, like, the original Robin is like a fucking kid from a circus. And his like parents get killed because like they were trapezing and like the rope snapped or something. Yeah, and then Bruce Wayne takes him in. But in this one they kind of do it different. They do it more realistically, which I like as well.
Do you think there will be a next chapter in the Dark Knight kind of thing?
Nah, no way. They're done with it. Nah, I reckon they left it open, but I think they're done with it because it's been ages, and well, Batman's
not been that long.
Well, at least
compared to some trilogies that open up,
true.
like Star Wars.
Yeah, I guess, but I know Christian Bale doesn't want to come back at all, so there's that.
Yeah, which is a shame because I actually thought he was. I personally think he's better than Ben Affleck, but
I think Ben Affleck's. I actually like Dark Knight.
And I do like.
I like Dark Knight.
I like Ben Affleck. He's good, but I think just how shitty the movies were kind of brought it down a little bit.
Yeah, I get that as well. I can fully understand that. I think he was more like badass, and he looked way bigger. I don't know what it was, but he just looked way fucking bulkier.
He was more brutal. Yeah, his suit was brutal. As well.
And he was like super brutal, which I think that's like the reason I liked it, because I like it when Batman's like brutal as fuck. All sexy poison.
Yeah, see, I liked Dark Knight more because I think he was more like sentimental, and like his conflict with what's her name dying and Harvey was pretty good. I thought that was really done well.
Yeah, I think the reason he's it's because he's old in like the new ones, so like Robin's already died and all this shit, so he's like, oh fuck it, kind of.
Wait, what?
Because in Batman vs Superman, you see him look at the second Robin's like uniform because he gets killed by the Joker.
Wait, is Batman vs Superman a continuation of Dark Knight?
No, it's a continuation of Man of Steel.
Yeah, but it's like, so that's weird. See, I don't like how they do that as well, you know what I mean? Like, there's different, like...
Yeah, they've always done that with Batman, though, like, and stuff, but now
and superhero movies in general, like, like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Please let me out. They'll die without me.
Oh, there's 4 main robbers, and then there's like 2 alternate timeline ones.
Well, I watched all the like original movies, you know, with like George Clooney and I forgot the other guy's name, but like. Yeah, they were pretty shit, most of them.
Because the first Robin comes Nightwing, The second Robin gets killed by Joker, and then is brought back in the Lazarus pit and becomes Red Hood. And then the third one becomes Red Robin, and then the fourth one is Bruce Wayne's son. And that's what they're up to, at least, right now.
He's taken control of the security overrides. I have the sequence generator, but without the terminal in my office, it's useless.
Your terminal has been destroyed. Give me the sequencer.
What? Oh, yes, of course. It's useless. Half the code won't get you anywhere. We're trapped in here.
There's always a way out. Always.
I don't understand like why Batman vs Superman is even like a thing.
Yeah, it's
baffles
dumb.
me.
It's not a good movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I actually liked Man of like a lot of people didn't like Man of Steel, but I kind of liked Man of Steel. Like it wasn't perfect. but
Henry
I thought it was
Cavill's not a
good.
bad Superman. Like he's pretty like he is kind of just like Superman. You know what I mean? Like he's the kind of guy you'd think is.
It's
that
just
kind
dark. Like they've just made it super dark. That's all. Like that's the only real difference, I think.
I've actually watched the original ones as well with like
Yeah, I've watched the original two. They're good. Actually, I've actually watched them a few times. They're pretty good.
my dad likes those, so he showed me them actually.
But yeah. I mean, Aquaman was pretty good, and Wonder Woman.
Yeah, but that's
was
just
good.
because it's got that sexy dude in it. What's his name? Jason Moran.
No, it was
or
actually a
something.
pretty decent film. Like it was a fun watch, and Wonder Woman was pretty good. It seems that they just can't get fucking Batman and
Yeah,
Superman.
because she's
right.
hot as fuck.
They literally just keep fucking up Batman and Superman. And then they tease Deathstroke at the end of fucking Justice League, I think it was. Yeah.
I don't even know who that is.
He's a fucking badass. He looks so sick. You should search him up.
See, I know all the villains from the DC universe just.
He's in Origins. He's the dude with the orange and black in Batman Arkham Origins.
Oh yeah. It looks like Deadpool kind of.
Yeah, you know, they made Deadpool just the. Yeah. Yeah, Slade Wilson and Wade Wilson.
Yeah, I don't know this much.
No, it's the other way around. It's the other way around.
This is a good chat for streaming, by the way, Lockie. People like this kind of shit because they, I don't know if you've got any viewers, but people usually tune in and talk about this shit.
I don't think I do have any, to be honest.
But you know what I mean, though. Like.
That's why I stream this game, because I know fuckloads about, like, everyone else.
You know what's funny is I always found that I love Lego Batman like so much to the point where if I get a HDMI splitter, I want to stream it, just like a playthrough. Like, well, like it's just like Lego Arkham Asylum. Like,
Yeah, no,
it's
you're
just
right.
you know.
To be
Yeah.
fair, I think
Like-
Lego games are like ageless. Like you can kind of just play it at any age. and
Yeah,
have fun.
yeah. Because when I stream it, it's not like people coming on and saying, "Oh, look, he grinds Lego games." It's more like they know I'm going back and playing it. You know, like
Yeah,
it's not like I
no,
get
I
up
get
every
you.
day and go like,
Play
"Time
Lego
to
games.
run the whole campaign in 15 minutes again."
Jesus.
but like Man-Bat, the villain.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I always thought that was funny as fuck because it was just Batman in reverse.
He's in what's it called? Arkham Knight. He's pretty cool actually. He's like actually a human bat. It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
He's kind of
And
creepy.
like Mothman, I think that was his name.
Yeah. Firefly.
Clayface.
Pacification system deactivated.
Yeah, like-
Is Clayface a real guy in any of it?
Yeah, he's in Arkham City. Yeah, he actually is. He actually is pretty cool.
Oh, I might get these. How much is Arkham Asylum and stuff on the PS Store?
They're actually pretty cheap, I think. Arkham Knight's like not even $20 right now, I don't think. And they're pretty fun games, like the combat's easy to get into.
If I get it, I'll play it for the story though. That's like, especially the Arkham Asylum? Is that the last one with the Batman's?
I'm playing the first one. Yeah, I don't know, it depends. Yeah, I think Arkham City is the best one, but you don't really need to play Arkham Asylum. You could probably just like look up a video and like understand it. Like, it's not complicated. Yeah, and then Arkham Knight's like a year after Arkham City, and Scarecrow comes back, and like, but City's like the biggest one, and you can drive the Batmobile in City, and like it really depends. But if you get Arkham City, then you get Arkham Asylum as well, so you get both. But yeah, Arkham City has probably I reckon City has the best, like, villains in it. Yeah. Yeah,
Surely that would be AIDS though.
There was a Batman and Wolverine merge, I remember that. That was fucking cool.
And there's like Penguin was a cool Penguin was a cool
yeah.
villain.
I think yeah.
Catwoman, oh yeah, Catwoman. I forgot about Catwoman.
Alright, if you...
Their movies were pretty shit usually though, Catwoman.
Alright, from what... I think you'd like City the most. I think you'd like City the most. From what you've like, the things you like, I think you'd like City the most. Because it's got Joker, it's got Mr. Freeze, it's got Catwoman, it's got Deadshot in it, it's got Ra's al Ghul in it, it's like... It's got all the fucking cool dudes, pretty much. It's got Penguin in it, it's got Two-Face in it.
Oh yeah, and I remember when you do all the shit and you unlock the secret stuff, you get like Nightwing, I think, and that's like the alternate version of Robin or some shit, isn't it?
Yeah, the older version of the first Robin.
Yeah, that's cool. I like all that shit.
Yeah, Arkham Knight's really good as well though. So I don't know how much you would play, but I'd play City first.
Is Arkham Knight the last one?
Yeah. But the thing is,
yeah.
I would, if I were you and you are doing it for the story, I'd want to play City before I play Knight. Because Asylum...
Reaper, you know how you said I always say right? Whenever you start a sentence, you always say, "Oh, I was gonna say, yeah." Yeah. Because that's why that's partly because of mic delay though, because half the time we interrupt each other, but we don't actually mean to.
I don't like that. I don't like that shit though. Like, I watched Smallville, and like, I don't know if I could do that all over again for Batman. And I know that one's probably better, but it's like, oh, you've got Kid Joker and Kid Catwoman and Kid Poison Ivy and like Kid everyone else, and it's weird. I think it's weird. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not into that. I'm not into all that, like, oh, all the villains being really young sort of thing. I think that's like kind of shitty. Yeah, but then it doesn't make sense anyways, because then like they'd all be old as fuck then. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. You know what I mean? Like how they've got fucking young Joker, and then they've got young Joker version 2, but apparently neither of them the actual Joker, and it's like, okay, that's fucking doesn't make sense.
Well, who do they think is then? Because that's kind of sick, isn't it?
Limp.
Let's turn up the heat. Anyone for prime vacuum?
Yeah.
I tried my best.
Sorry, but there is no prize for second place. I'm afraid you're off the party list. Better luck next time.
No! Die, you big ugly bat! Hey, hands off the merchandise! That's my party list!
Quiet. Why the smiles next to certain names?
You're the detective, you tell me! Huh?
Get it?
You won't find Mr. J. He's in the secret lab in the gardens and... oh, crap!
Yep, I know.
Damn! Well, he'll get me out, you'll see!
Oracle, I'm done. Harley is subdued, and I have her principal.
So you can find the secret lab in the gardens.
Yes. Harley's been everywhere on the island.
Yeah.
So I'm calibrating the scanner
I
to
just
only show
think it's weird, like, seeing a fucking 16, 17-year-old kid acting as crazy as the Joker with makeup and shit on. Like, I just think that looks weird. You know what I mean? Yeah, but even that, I still think that's weird though. I don't know.
She did an okay job. Let's call it a B+. But between you and me, I need the A. I'll be my own personal army.
Reaper, are you about to walk us through all 4 or 5 seasons of this fucking show?
This is what, yeah, Reaper tells me I get boring when I speak, Jesus Christ.
I have no idea, like I don't know any of the characters by name because I know half of them are like created and shit. The thing, one of the reasons I don't like that concept is because, one of the main reasons that people don't like Batman is because, the fact that, like, Batman almost invokes challenge, and before Batman was a thing, there wasn't really, like, named dudes. And, like, Batman almost brought them along. Like, Joker, for example, is, like, kind of well, it is Batman's own creation. Batman created the Joker. So, that's why it's just like, oh, if, like, you know, Penguin and all these other people are around, and then it's like, oh, then Batman comes around, it just, I don't know, it just doesn't really...
Yeah, but realistically, Batman's not really creating the Joker, is he? Right?
Well, no, he actually does in the comics.
How?
So, yeah. Well, there's actually 3 Jokers. Yeah, like bleached skin and stuff, yeah.
Sorry?
Yeah. Yeah. I've only really watched a bit of season 1. Reaper, I've watched the first season of the show, you know.
He's gotta say.
He's gotta do it. I don't really watch TV shows anymore, I won't lie. Game of Thrones is like the only thing that I'm like kind of... Oh, I watched that, I watched Rick and Morty as well. That's about it really. I used to watch The Flash and shit. God, The Walking Dead. Oh, and the Marvel shows on Netflix are also good. I've watched those, but they're all been cancelled.
Do you watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
God no. I tried watching it.
Is it not good?
It's okay. It's just.
What even happens on it? Like, who's even the main characters and shit?
Well, I watched the first like 3 seasons, I think. First season. Yeah. I got. Oh, I think I got halfway through season 3. I don't know, but the first season's just like, you know how in Captain America 2, Hydra is like inside of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's basically a build up to that, all of season 1, and then season 2 is about Inhumans, which are basically just the X-Men kind of. They're like, yeah, I don't know. I won't explain them, but the Inhumans are basically like knockoff X-Men, pretty much. And they like are born in crystals, and like they have this random power like when they're born or some shit, and they like live on the moon, which sounds really ridiculous, yes.
But that's just Marvel.
Yeah, and season 3 was about them, and then season 4 had Ghost Rider in it, I'm pretty sure.
Didn't Nicolas Cage do a Ghost Rider?
Nah, but this one was like MCU Ghost Rider, and I think it was the it's the second Ghost Riders. It's not the like the original one, because there's like 2 variations of them or something. And then I don't know what season 5's about, but I'm pretty sure it's about the Skrull, which are coming up in Captain Marvel.
Joker, stop. I'm gonna do it.
Fucking
really?
Punisher season 1 and 2 are so good, and if you have not watched them, you should. They are so fucking brutal. Oh, it's brutal. Oh, I didn't really like season 2, but I liked season 1. Kilgrave is
I'm
so
about
sick.
to watch Punisher season 2. Season 1 was real good.
Yeah, season 2 is really fucking brutal, so you'll like it. That's why I like it. I've watched Jessica Jones season 1 and 2, Punisher season 1 and 2, Daredevil season 1 and 2. I haven't watched 3 yet. And then Iron Fist and Luke Cage season
Is
1.
Daredevil that big dude that's in prison and he meets Punisher?
No. He's actually a Spider-Man villain. Yeah, but he's really... They do him, like, really well in the show, I think.
Isn't there like a huge Easter egg across like the Disney universe as well? Like they're all connected.
Yeah, they are. They're a part of, like, the Marvel universe, apparently, but, like, they're built...
What about Star Wars, cuz?
What do you mean?
So Star Wars part of that universe and...
I know they cancelled all the shows because Disney's making its own streaming service, which really fucks me off. Because Daredevil and Punisher were like, they haven't had a bad season yet. Like, they're all really good. Like, Luke Cage and Iron Fist I can understand, but fucking... Season, it was alright. It got like really shitty at the end, I thought.
Isn't there that show about that black dude who can't be shot and shit, and then he just meets another black dude who's just as strong?
It's just his brother in like a fucking mech suit, pretty much.
Thanks. Are you okay?
I always used to get the trailers for that. So, X don't give it to you, fool.
Jesus.
He went over there and started doing something to the power controls. I have no idea what they were doing.
I don't think a lot of people didn't like that one.
Looks like Joker has booby-trapped this control box. This is going to be tougher than before, but it's a risk I'll need to take.
What's your favorite Marvel movie, Reaper?
Yeah, so there'll be no Star Wars on Netflix, no Marvel movies on Netflix.
I'll stay here. Joker's men may try to retake the generator. I thought the gardens would be the last place those escaped goons would be interested in. So much for logic in this place.
Why do people say that? If Infinity War Part 1, is it because there's gonna be Infinity War Part 1 and then Endgame and then Infinity War Part 2? I'm so confused about that.
Well, aren't you the persistent one?
Then just call it Avengers Endgame, cuzzy! A lot of people do that for some reason.
Yeah, I've heard it all the time. I just wanna like get
It's because when they announced that it was Infinity War Part 1 and 2 and then they changed that.
I reckon Infinity War Part 1 and 2 sounds better, to be honest.
Before it goes too far.
Because...
This rate, you'll never catch me.
I need to find a way through this mess.
Do you think... Oh, what's your favourite zombies map of all time, Reaver? We know it's not Horizon.
Mine's got a silly origin. Mine's Origins. God. My dick just went inside of me. Jesus Christ. I think one of my favorite Marvel films, it's either Thor Ragnarok or Guardians of the Galaxy 1.
Thor Ragnarok's pretty sick, and the first Avengers is pretty sick as well.
Yeah, it'd probably be out of those three. Because I like Infinity War, but like if you just watch Infinity War as a movie, you'd have no idea what is like really going on.
I thought the Captain America where Tony Stark finds out that Bucky killed his parents, that's gangster as. I don't know what one that is, but I
did Civil War.
I don't even like Captain America. I think it's just like America, like retard. Like I don't like that shit.
I think it kind of was basically Avengers. Like, let's be real, it was basically an Avengers movie.
Yeah. I don't get why they call it Captain America and then have that big fight at the end.
It's because there's a big like storyline called Civil War where Captain America gets assassinated, which is why I thought he was gonna die in the movie. Yeah, but you can't do that in a 2-hour film though. Like, it's impossible. Like, I didn't expect it. Yeah, well, it's because they wanted them to all sign their name. Because basically they brought this law out where, like, if you were a superhero, you had to sign to the government and go, okay, this is my name, yada yada yada, and I'll work for yous. But like people were split on it, and like that's why Spider-Man was such a big character in the comic, and they wanted him in the film. But it doesn't really make sense because like the reason Spider-Man is so big in the actual comic is because no one knew who Spider-Man's identity was. So when he just revealed his identity to the whole world, that was like a big thing. But that doesn't really apply to the movie. He's kind of just in it because people wanted Spider-Man. Granted, he's cool in it, but like the whole concept is kind of lost. It's kind of similar, but it's just not on the scale. It's like Infinity War is probably the scale that Civil War should have been, and then Infinity War in the comics is like double of what the movie was, or even triple.
Oh, yes. Love it. Such a beautiful flower. Do you mind if I keep it?
Oh, no, I can't leave it. It's against all the rules. I'll just bring it and show it to you when I'm in.
But it's me, Stephen. I get so...
Help me! Someone! Get me out of this thing!
Listen, the map is on the way. You see him?
An android called Ragnarok, which isn't confusing at all with the actual fucking movie Ragnarok. Yeah. Cuz you can't help yourself, can you, cuz?
Joker wants him stopped. I'm gonna do it.
Did you forget about my little alarm bats? Shame on you! Drop the cage! Sorry, Doc. Looks like
Jesus Christ.
Easy. Played you like a violin and cut your
I've read the
strings.
fucking thing and even I'm
Nighty
lost.
night, Pat.
So- doesn't he he gets assassinated at the end of Civil War, does he not? On like the steps of the Parliament or whatever. I swear he does. Scott's just like, fucking, what the fuck?
Huh?
I'm just like, Scott's just like, what the fuck?
No, I'm a mic on mute because Reaper just goes off on a tangent explaining something that I've got no idea what's even on about.
Oh, okay, so he gets assassinated, like, in the epilogue, sort of, like, after the Civil War, like,
Who?
it's the
Who?
Captain America.
Oh, okay.
Like, after the
He
comic.
didn't die in the movie, cuz, so...
Yeah, I know, which was disappointing. I wanted him to die, to be honest, because it would have been really good and impactful.
Take out the operator first.
Thing is, Marvel's too scared to kill off any of their heroes, and I'm hoping they'll kill at least some. Like, they killed off Loki, but, like, I know Loki's probably, like, he's not as, like, the same level as, like, maybe, like, Iron Man and, like, Captain America and Thor and stuff like that. Yeah, like, it would make sense that, especially since they haven't, like, gotten over their Civil War thing, like Iron Man and stuff, so it'd be like a good way to like reunite them, forgive each other, and then like Cap does like the noble sacrifice sort of thing. That's what I'm guessing is gonna happen.
Wake up, you hear me? Wake up! Stop it from getting to me!
Joker wanted the entrance to the Titan.
I think I'm gonna end my stream there, guys. So everyone's watching still. Cheers for coming out. Probably streaming later tonight. I'm not sure though. We'll see what happens. Otherwise, I'll probably be doing it tomorrow. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later, guys.